Hello friends, this is Jagannath. Welcome back to our YouTube channel CNC Guru Tech Center. Today we are going to learn about shop mill programming. In that shop milling programming, there are various types of operations, various type of processes. In these processes, the very first operation is face milling operation. So let's move to our topic. Before starting to our topic, I would like to request you that if you are new on my channel, kindly subscribe my channel. If you will subscribe my channel, I will get motivation from you, and on the basis of that motivation, I can develop this type of new topics also again more. Same thing, if you have any questions in your mind about this process, about this topic, about any your day-to-day regular activities, you can ask me. I will definitely try to give you solution on the same. So let's move to our topic, shop milling facing program. So first of all, this is my CNC 828D and 840 DSL controller. In that controller, first of all, we need to go to program manager key. This is a program manager key. This is a hard key. We have to press this key. After pressing this key, we will see this type of the window in front of us. This window will appear. In this window, we have to press new option. Once you will press new option, then in vertical soft key you will see two different type of the options. This is the sub options of the new programming method. In this option, if you will select program guide G code, then that time you have to put some name, and after putting the name you can find out this type of the blank profile page or blank window page. This is a programming page. In this programming page you have to give G code programming method. But now right now we are learning about shop mill programming, so we have to create program in shop mill process. So first of all, I will go to new and I will say here shop mill. If you will do mistake here, then you will go to blank programming method, and in that blank programming method you have to give each and every type of G codes and M codes. On the basis of that G code and M code you can create your own program. But as I said you, in shop turn or shop mill programming, we don't need to have any type of the excess knowledge or any type of the G code knowledge programming, because shop mill is such a type of programming. In that programming we can just give, or we need to just give information to the question, information to the cycle as per the question from the table. So in this cycle we have to give all type of operations, depth of cut, parameters, etc, etc. So I will, first of all, I will write here some name. I will write here shop mill facing, shop shop facing. This is my shop facing operation. You can give any type of name as per your requirement, and I will tell you okay. Once I will say okay, this type of new window will appear in front of me. In this window I have to give all type of the header information that we are already giving in our G code programming, like G75X0Z0 is a home position, then we are giving G94 for mmr inch materials is inch dimension system, or G7071 mmr inch dimension system, 1994 1991 absolute or incremental dimension system. All type of information we have to give here, but in this programming we just need to give the answer of the question whichever asking in this program. So first of all, this question, the first question, very first question is measuring unit. Measuring unit is mm or inches. If you will press mm, then it will come mm amount of the inches, or mm amount of dimension system, or inch amount of dimension system. Otherwise you can put inches. mm is G71 and inches is G70. So just no need to buy at any type of the G codes, just you have to give here input. Work offset, very second option is a G54. What is your block? Blank. Raw material, what is your raw material? If your raw material is cylinder, you can write here cylinder. Pipe, whatever your raw material, you can select this by pressing select button. So I wanted to press here block. I will select block X0. Once I will select block option, this type of animation will appear in front of me. I have to see this animation, I have to, and then I have to fill this table of content. So table of input is asking us, so I will put here table of input. X0 is 0, Y0 is 0. This is my X0, Y0, because I am taking my work offset on left hand side corner of workpiece. This is my work offset. So here I already taken my work offset. That's why I am saying here x0 y0 is 0 0. If my work offset is a center, so I have to give here 50-50, or whatever the distance is there from this point to this point, you have to give here. But right now my work offset is on corner of the workpiece, left side corner, left front side corner, so I will give here 0 0. Okay, and then x1 is a x direction and dimension. So in x direction my workpiece size is 100 by 100, so here it will we need to put here 100 mm, and again y direction is 100 mm. You can put whatever you wanted to put. What is the size? As per your size you have to give the dimensions into this table. ZA is a, on your face, is there any stock available, like roughing stock or any forging stock? Sometimes casting stock is there. So if stock is there you can put, otherwise you can put here 0. Specifically people are putting 0, so I am just giving 0 here. The whatever the, if material is there plus 1 2 3 4, whatever material is there, you can give here input of that material amount. ZI is the thickness of my workpiece. My workpiece thickness is 20 mm, so I will give you minus 20. If you have to write here absolutely minus 20, ABS means absolute. If you will select option, then you can change this type of the option. This is a, if I once I will select, this will come absolute. Again I will select, this will come increment. Again I will select, this will absolute option will appear in front of me. Then plane. Which plane is my working plane? G17, G18 and G19. So if I will select here G17, this is my G17, this is my G18, or this is my G19. Whichever plane you wanted to select, you can select here. So right now I will select a G17 is XY standard plane selection. And I will say again input retraction plane. RP is a retraction plane. We know about G98 and G99. What is that G98 and G99? So this is the homework for you. If you know, you just select, you just do study and give the comment on that, what is G98 and G99. So this is the concept of G98 and G99 in RP and SC. Whenever we are using any type of crank cycle, that time we have to give G98 and G99. So this is a this is a RP is a retraction plane. After every cut or after every operation, my tool should go to retraction plane up to this area. That is called as retraction plane. Whatever your safety condition is there, as per your safety condition, as per your fixturing system, you can give this RP section. So I am just putting here 50 mm, that is more than sufficient. Yes, see the safety distance 1 mm is sufficient. Then again, this is very important point, machining sense. My students are always asking me, sir, why I am not getting good amount of finishing in my milling. The matter is that you are not selecting proper cutting parameter. If you will select proper cutting parameter, then you will get better amount of finish. So main thing is that as per standard programming method or as per standard practitioners experience, people are usually using down milling. Down milling is a climb milling. We call it climb milling. Up milling is a conventional milling. Down milling is a climb milling. So I will select a down milling. Yeah, great. And then very important point is that retract position pattern. After every my operation, my tool should go to retract plane. A tool should work as a optimized methodology. So here I am selecting this optimized methodology. Optimized methodology means as per your piece, as per your design, as per your steps, your tool will retract to safety distance or given amount of the distance for safety purpose. So I will select optimize. Hope so you understand this header. In every cycle now we no need to explain this header. So be careful, see this very carefully, then and then only we will understand the next cycles also. So I will select here accept, and then this type of screen will appear in front of me, program header and end of the program. So on program header we have to select, and then we have to press this milling option. In horizontal soft key, third option is a milling option. I will select this milling option. Then in that milling option there are many another sub options are there. In another sub options, first option is a face milling. So I will select here face milling. As per our topic, we will do face milling, a very basic operation. First of all, this window is asking me few questions. I have to give the answer to these questions. First of all, T. What is T? So you have to press a select tool. See, just beside of the T there is a select tool option. You have to press select tool, and after pressing select tool you will see your offset page in front of you, tool offset page. So whichever tool you wanted to select, you can select here. Be careful, that tool should be offsetted tool, means you have to take your tool offset that of that tool first of all, then and then only you can use that tool, otherwise there will be a bigger accident. So be careful and select tool which tool is already offsetted. We have to take offset of that tool, then and then only we can use this. This is a tool, and X. Again, then next option is that F. F means feed. Whatever feed is there, I have to give feed. So I am giving 1000 mm per minute. Whatever is your requirement as per your parameters, you can give this as per your convenience. The next option is RPM. Whatever RPM you want, you can put here. In milling, we are not giving cutting speed, spindle speed as like turning. We are directly giving here RPM. So I am just putting RPM. Yes, is 2000 RPM. Whatever is your RPM, you can give as per your convenience. Then machining condition. Always be careful about this topic, about this concept. Thing is that machining, by default or by mistake, if you will select finishing, means three triangle, in one cut your material will get cut. Only in one cut or one pass your material will get cut. So be careful about this. So first of all, we have to choose this roughing. If you wanted to cut the high amount of material, like let's say 10 mm material, if you wanted to remove from your face, that time you have to put here roughing, means first one triangle, and if you will place three triangles, that time your depth of cut option will get disappear from this. You will not see depth of cut option. See, this is a depth of cut. See, DZ is the depth of cut, so there is option is appearing. If I will select finishing, this option will not appear. Again, great. So I will select depth of cut. Yeah, again, very important point about tool path. So which type of tool path I want? I want a better surface finish, or I want a high amount of material removal. On the basis of these questions, you have to select the tool path. If you want higher amount of material removal rate, that time you have to use zigzag tool path. This is a zigzag horizontal tool path. Second tool path is our one directional horizontal tool path. This tool path is specifically useful for a better finish. Because of this tool path, your cycle time may get increased, but you will get a good amount of finishing. If you don't have this requirement of the finishing, you can use zigzag amount of the tool path. See, right. Third is again vertical zigzag tool path. So at the time of going forward to reverse, at the time of going forward, my tool will do up milling. At the time of reverse, tool will do down milling, up milling, down milling, up milling, down milling. This type of operation will happen, and in this operation you will see that one path will be your finished path and another path will be non-finished path. The reason is that machine is simultaneously doing up milling, down milling, up milling, down milling as per your machining condition. So always zigzag cutting is a good option for higher material removal rate, and universal and one directional tool path is good for higher amount of the surface finish. Great. X0 is 0 as per our convenience, or as per our offset. I am taking it 0 0. Second option is Y0 0. Yeah, Z0 0. Great. This is the three inputs as per my animation I am giving here. Then X1. X1 is a X directional length of my workpiece, 100 mm. 100 mm, fine, absolutely fine. This is a ABS dimensioning system. If I will put here, so if I will press a select button, incremental dimension system will appear in front of me. Second, there. Then this is a Z1. Z1 is a total depth of my facing operation. Whatever material or whoever material, how much material I wanted to remove, that much amount of distance I have to give here. So I am giving here 5 mm. If you will give INC 5, then it will come plus 5, and if you wanted to give negative, you have to press a ABS and distance will come negative format minus 5 mm. Correct? And if you will do any mistake, pink color of option will appear in front of you, and because of this pink color you can't select this accept button. Okay, fine. Next option is that DXY. DXY is step over. We are saying that horizontal depth of cut or step over. Always keep 70 to 75%. That is good depth of cut as per my experience. Sometimes we need to use 30% step over, 40% step over. But for facing or for facing operation, we can use 70 to 75% of step over is like a decent step over. DZ is a depth of cut, 0.5 is a depth of cut, great. UZ is finishing allowance. If you wanted to do finishing after this operation, you can give finishing allowance. Otherwise, if you don't want to give, let it be. Put here 0. So this way I am selecting accept. In this way, this is my facing operation and I am just saying simulation. I know this video is becoming very lengthy, but this is very informative video. See, this is my workpiece and this is a vertical zigzag toolpath is coming. See, this is my vertical zigzag toolpath. Second cut, third cut. You getting my point? See, I will show you the toolpath difference. This is a vertical toolpath. If I will give horizontal toolpath, this will come in the form of horizontal. This is a horizontal toolpath. See how it will appear. This is horizontal toolpath. Exactly, very simple and very informative for you. See, and if you wanted to use one directional toolpath, you can select here option number 2. I will select. This is a better option for good surface finish. You will get at down milling or up milling. One cut, tool will retract, another cut, tool will retract, another cut. This is a good option for our another type of the face milling operation. So in this way, we learn about how to do facing in CNC shop mill programming method. So if you have any question, you can ask me in comment box. I will definitely give you solution on that. And if you are new on my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel so I will get motivation on the basis of that. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching me.